Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Keto Cooking with Mama Al. Keto crack slaw. So the key ingredient here is coleslaw, a pre-shredded bag of coleslaw. Again, I am not affiliated with any of these people. This comes from Sam's Club. Sam's Club, if you want to affiliate with me, I'm available. So basically, all you really need for this recipe is the bag of coleslaw and a pound of ground beef. So easy. Well, let's get started on cooking our beef. So that's how I defrost my beef. The last video I made on cooking fathead pizza, my husband mentioned that I was wearing a giant sweater, which was actually one of my sweaters that fit me before I lost weight. Still very comfy and warm, and it was snowing that day, so in his honor, I wanted to wear this cat suit. So you can see that I'm not hiding anything, okay? This is the cat suit, and that's my body. There's nothing hiding anything. So this is me, and after keto. So let's get over here and look at food instead of my body. First thing we're gonna do, this pan has been heating up for a little bit. It's on medium. I'm gonna add a little olive oil. Another Sam's Club product. I'm gonna put my shirt back on because it's too much for me to function like this. So my beef has been defrosting. This is an 80-20 ground beef. This pan has been hot. So you want to ease that meat on in. Here's the frozen ball. Let me show you what other ingredients we're going to use tonight. Basically, this is a stir fry. So I'm going to add onions. That's about half of a large onion. This is garlic, chopped up. About 3 large cloves. This is 3 ribs of celery and 4 chopped mushrooms. Sesame oil, I use that just for finishing and not for frying. These are toasted sesame seeds. This is a paste of, what's it called? Ginger. It's written on there, ginger. So if you have fresh ginger, you can dice it up real small. Or if you have powdered ginger, you could use about, I would say, a teaspoon or so of whatever dried ground ginger. This is it. This is the other option. You could use ground ginger. And here is a controversial keto subject. Soy sauce. Is soy keto? Is it not keto? Keto is mostly about being low carb, high fat, moderate protein. And this has less than 1 gram of carbohydrates for a tablespoon. So I'm going to call that 0. I can tolerate soy. Some people can't. Do your own testing to see if your body can handle soy. If it can, you still might not want to use it. A lot of soy has been genetically modified. A lot of soy has been processed. It's organic and gluten-free soy sauce. That's me. But let me show you. If you decide soy is not for you, you can use coconut aminos.
Unless you're allergic to nuts.
Coconuts are not nuts.
Oh.
And the only difference in the taste is that it's not as salty. I just add a little more salt. Let's check on the meat. We're gonna need to drain that before we do anything else. Go time. That's the meat. It's about ready to drain. And then we're gonna add in some more goodies. So when I cook, I always add the garlic last. I don't like burnt garlic. Spatula. But this is a very versatile recipe. The vegetables that I have are being used because that was what was in my fridge. You could use bell peppers, you could use green beans, you could do broccoli. If you have never made a stir fry before, don't be afraid to try different things. This would look real beautiful with some red bell peppers in it and some broccoli flowerettes. Whatever you've got. If you've got vegetables in your fridge, you can make a stir fry. So, maybe you notice something's different here. My pan got bigger. It's a pot now. So, I upped the size when you weren't looking. The vegetables are starting to cook down a little bit. And at this point, I'm going to add a squirt of this ginger paste. I like a good amount. And at this point, I'm also going to add coleslaw mix. And you're going to see why I used a bigger pan. Get in there. It would have been a problem if I had left it in, in that other pan. Always have a backup plan. So you're just going to continue to mix it around and cook it until the vegetables are to your liking. Keto does not have to be complicated. And in fact, I recommend that you stick with super simple recipes the first couple weeks. And then once you get into your groove and you're not craving sugar anymore, and then you can start to add in more complicated recipes that might stress you out at the beginning of your keto journey. So now the cabbage is cooked down about half of what the size it was. And now I'm going to add the garlic. I do want the garlic to cook, but I don't want it to cook for very long. So we're going to add it in, and I snuck in some green onions. Decided to make it a little more complicated because it'll make it real pretty at the end. So get the garlic in. I'm going to give it a swirl around. So this is about done. Thanks. What we do at the end now is the toppings. So I add this right in while it's still cooking.
Soy sauce.
It's the soy sauce. Did you know they added gluten to soy sauce? Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
Crazy. So
I
you can
went,
add this to taste, but it's about 2 tablespoons is what you're going to aim for. And then we swirl it around a little bit more and remove it from the heat. So when we dish it up, we then add a sprinkle of green onions. That makes it pretty, right? And then we add some toasted sesame seeds. Hi. And then last but not least, we do a drizzle of toasted sesame oil. Drizzle it on there.
Just a little bit.
So this can be finished right here. I'm gonna take a little taste because it looks really good. It's good right now, but
I want a little.
to make it even better, there's a couple of options.
Then have some more.
Okay, so 2 options. Sriracha, that's my favorite. The second ingredient in sriracha is sugar. This is the only thing I still buy that has sugar listed as an ingredient. No sugar in this one. This is a fresh chili paste. You could even use both if you wanted. Go crazy, it's your dinner. Click the like button, whether you liked it or not. Subscribe, share it with your friends, enjoy your crack slaw, and keto on.